Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and this is your timeless energy reading. So whenever you find this video, however it finds you, however you find each other, it is the right time for you to be getting this message. If you feel so inclined and would like and subscribe to this channel and like this video, it does help the YouTube algorithm help other people find this video and find this channel if they are looking for clarification and guidance as well. We've been going through the Stephen D. Farmer Oracle cards, Earth Magic Oracle cards, and today's card is Island, which represents solitude. And this does not surprise me with the reading at all. The past week, the past couple of weeks, the past few days in particular, we had a lot of messages about going with the flow, about not fighting the environment, not fighting our circumstances, but by rowing with it, basically working with it, working with the energies around us to have them work to our benefit and for the highest and greatest good of all. And so it doesn't surprise me coming after all of that very, very energetic energy that we would get this card for Island, which is solitude. And just the image on the card itself is so beautiful. I love this deck in particular, but this has got to be one of my favorite cards. It's this little tree here is like the only thing of note on the island, and it's this beautiful, beautiful purple color, violet. It almost feels like the calm in the midst of the storm, you know, the island in the midst of the storm. And I know that we had a recent reading about that in particular. I don't remember which one it is, but one of my returning friends probably knows which one it is, and if you want to put that in the comments to help me out, that would be great. I would love that. And if you have anything that you would like to share in the comments in terms of your personal path, things that you're going through, challenges right now, this is a open community where it is safe to share whatever you feel led to do so. But what we have here is, I mean, there's a lot of darkness kind of surrounding this island, but there's this sunshine, this sunbeam coming through again, or it might even be a moonbeam, you know, just a full moonbeam. But it's just definitely feels for me. See how still the water is? It's so still. You can see the reflection of the island in the water. And that's what we are called to do when circumstances in our environment are storming around us. We are to be the place of calm, the place of peace, the place of stillness. And the only way that you can find that is by being alone with yourself in some kind of time on a regular basis through meditation or yoga or breath work. Which incorporates, you know, breath work is incorporated in all of the practices that I'm aware of. But to really just kind of center into those first three chakras that connect you with the earth, that connect you with this reality. Because if you don't have a good hold of where you are, you're just going to get blown about by everything, right? You're just a ship being tossed about on the waves. So let's take a look in the book and find out what the extended reading is for this card for today. So this is Island, and it represents solitude. The solitary tree on this island, surrounded by the glassy sea, can evoke different feelings depending on one's perception and beliefs. The tree, which is in full blossom, stands out amid the relative starkness and is illuminated by a beam of light emerging from the otherwise dark sky. It's an elegant reminder of how, even in what might appear to be relatively barren circumstances, there is still beauty and growth. Although an island like this can be a metaphor for isolation and desolation, the thriving tree proves that even in the harshest of environments, there is life. We can see the tree's spider-like roots spreading out among the rocks, seeking nourishment from the moist soil. The sense of peace and solitude depicted in this image provides nourishment for the soul. You need to take some time for solitude, preferably in silence. Spend the morning, afternoon, or even the entire day by yourself, completely unplanned and unstructured. The bombardment of your senses by the noise and intensity of society leaves you on alert far more than is necessary. The vibration of millions of people's worries and fears throughout the world can impinge upon you and greatly affect you if you do not honor your need to pull back from time to time. When you have passed through any self-constructed barriers to enjoying the quiet peace of solitude, it will serve you best if you simply observe the thoughts and emotions that you pass through you, especially those that cause a shortness of breath or a quickening heartbeat. Remember that isolation is experienced not by choice, but out of fear. When you decide to spend time with yourself in solitude, however, you are choosing to once again find and connect with who you really are. So yes, okay, I agree with that 100%. I think I said that in a different way when we were just looking at the energy of the card. I don't ever read these extended readings in the book before I start these messages, before I start these recordings. So I'm literally getting the same information, from the same image without having the book for a background or a backup on that. But if you're not comfortable with yourself alone, you're probably not comfortable with other people in groups. The people that are usually most comfortable with small groups, large groups, everybody groups, are people that are good with themselves as well. Not the chattery, external, cheerful, friendly people. You know the ones I'm talking about. It's probably you, because you spend time with yourself. You spend time dedicating that moment of peace to yourself for your own health, for your own best and highest good. And we know we are all connected, so there is nothing that you do that does not affect me. There is nothing that I do that does not affect you. So it is not just in our best interests, but if we could be just completely selfish for a moment and stop worrying about what everybody else thinks or what everybody else expects of us, and be a little selfish. Take a little bit of time for yourself, but don't use that time scrolling on your phone, through social media or on your computer or whatever. No electronics. If you want to have some music in the background or a meditation in the background, that's fine. But dedicating that time to yourself really means no electronics, no external input, where you are connecting with your higher self, that being that is ageless, that is timeless, that is perfect, who knows the answer to everything. Anytime you're looking for an answer, it's already within you. That's what Rumi said. That quote is so misstated, I keep going back to repeating it correctly. What you are seeking is within you. What you are looking for outside validation, outside circumstances to make you feel good, it's already inside of you. Those feelings are already available to you now, even in the midst of whatever you're going through, but you won't be able to find them if you don't take that time to dedicate to yourself in quiet and solitude. Okay? So that is our reading for the day. I hope that resonated with you. Feel free to share in the comments if it did, if you got anything in particular from this reading. I do want to tell you, I love you. You are amazing. You are going to have a good day, whatever is going on, because you're going to take that time to reconnect with your higher self, with your eternal being. And from that place of security and safety, you can knock anything out of the park that you need to for today. Okay? So that is our reading. I hope that it blesses you. Namaste and ciao for now.